Oh yeah. I spent today, or I should say most of today, getting all my other characters through Act 1, so I've only got about an hour right now. I'm actually probably going to remake the Monk and the Demon Hunter as female characters, because the invisibility die is so awesome. I got quite a good amount of money while leveling those guys, and so I've got my stash maxed out for this page. It costs 100,000 to get the next tab, which is quite ridiculous. I also got the blacksmith up to where I need these pages of blacksmithing to train them higher, so can't do anything until I find some of those. I could probably buy them off the auction house. I'm sure you can buy those off the auction house, pretty sure, but I'm not gonna do that. Same with the jewel crafter. I only level them up a couple times, but since you get them later, he needs pages of jewel crafting already. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I also discovered that these damage rings are ridiculously good. It seems to be that the damage is added to the weapon damage, which is then modified by the intelligence to get this damage by down here. I think that's how it works. So you'll see if I just take off these two rings, I have 97 damage, whereas if I'm wearing the two rings, I have 137 damage. So it's a really big damage increase to be wearing these guys. This one actually gives me a little bit of attack speed, so that also helps a little bit. But basically the plus flat damage, it's a damage range, but plus damage stat on the rings is way better than the primary stats, actually, as far as I've been able to tell. So basically I was leveling all my other guys with the plus damage rings and it was going super easy. The only problem is you gotta make sure you have enough vitality. Is this where I'm supposed to be?
It's hopeless.
I haven't played this character in a little bit. Forgot how to play. Oh, also, I went into the hotkeys and put spacebar as the force move. So that you aren't like stuck in a pack of monsters and trying to click away, and then you're casting spells instead of running when you really need to be running. So it also helps with certain characters like the monk and the barbarian, where you want to get close for an AoE skill instead of casting it at max range. So you force move your way in there and then you cast a spell. You want to use shift when you do something like that, though, because if you're targeting somebody that's like, if you're using a really short range spell and you're targeting somebody that's a little bit farther away, then it'll try to run around all the dudes between you and those guys, and that'll mess you up also.
We're down to 4 lads until reinforcements arrive. Trouble is, the lift stopped. You can't see what went wrong through all the muck down there. So, what now? More of the brutes from below, Captain. What do we do? Private, if you need to be told which end of the sword goes where, you haven't been paying attention. Fight to your last breath, lads! The lift is moving again. Hold steady, lads. Reinforcements are on their way. Demons. Get ready, men.
He's a soldier of hell.
Victory!
I really hate how you have to hit the button to toggle all items on the ground every time you are in a different game. So yeah, basically I want to replace my intelligence items since I found out that intelligence just is not nearly as good as the plus flat damage items. I don't think you can get the flat damage on like chests and pants and stuff like that, but other stats would basically help me a lot more, like vitality or extra gold from monsters and, like, you know, other non-offensive stats. Damn it. Oh, I thought I cast my fourth wave thing. Wave of force.
Minions. The imbecile who slew my brother Belial now means to aid the keep's beleaguered soldiers. She brings a girl with her who could undo us all. But I am not Belial. He was weak and cowered behind his disguises. Of course they failed him. We will seize our victory through bloodshed.
A rare build. Nah. Some of these stats just are not balanced. For example, the damage versus primary damage stat thing, but also melee attackers take 2 damage per hit, for example, is like really not exciting. It's definitely among the least desirable stats. still don't understand why Fallen are even in these higher acts. They were, like, literally, like, among the worst, like, the weakest 3 or so monsters in the game in Diablo 2. Like the skeletons, or I mean not skeletons, the zombies in the start of Act 1, I think were tougher than the Fallen, and so were, like, it's really just the quill beasts are the only thing I can think of that are probably weaker than the Fallen. What the hell are these catapults I'm supposed to raise?
The captain looked grim today. A messenger came in the middle of the night. They know something they aren't telling us. Maybe coming here is a big mistake.
Help returns.
I need my frost ray. It's interesting that those guys are immune to the knockback, but they're not immune to the stun.
See me now.
You must be the one that lit the signal fires. Help me free the recruits so they can raise this catapult. Over here.